In this video, I will show you how to draw this plate with two holes in it. So if I rotate this down, you can see there's two holes in this one plate. So I'm going to start off by drawing this view here with the rectangle and the two circles. So let's go into AutoCAD, into our imperial border, which I've already scaled by 4. We'll switch over to our dimension layer, to our continuous layer, and we'll start off by drawing a rectangle. So we'll start here and we'll go down by 8. And we'll go across by 16. Okay, up by 8. And we'll finish off by closing it right there. We're going to offset by 4 to figure out where the holes go. So we're going to offset by 4. So offset this side by 4, this side by 4. And then we're going to add our two circles, which have a diameter of 4 or a radius of 2. So I hit 2 enter for the radius. So I pick the one with the radius, and I'll go 2 enter with the radius. Okay, and now I'm going to make some dummy circles so we can do our center line. So I'm going to do a circle about this big, and I'll hit the circle command. I'll pick the middle of that, and I'll just hit enter. It does the same size circle. Now I'll do a line from quadrant to quadrant. And I'll take this line, I'll go up to that quadrant, I'll take this line and down by using those pick points, and I'll pick this line as well, and I'll pick that line, go up to that quadrant, and this line to that quadrant. Okay, I'm going to erase these two dummy circles. Using the delete command, I just highlighted them and deleted. I'm going to select these 3 lines, and I'm going to switch over to center lines, and I've drawn the top view. Now I'm going to draw the side view. So I'm going to use the line command here. I'm going to match it up here. Bring it over here. Match to this side. I'm going to assume about 2 inches thick. So I'll go 2. Oh, I want to make sure it's straight, so I'll escape. And I'll go 2 inches straight down. I'll come match this side up. And then bring it right back. That line wasn't too good. I'll just erase it. I'll click at the end of this line, bring it to that line. Perfect. Now switch to the dashed. And here I'm going to draw lines from here to there. Draw another line. If it works from here to here. Okay. And then we'll do one more line. We'll do a center line here. And we'll draw this center line from here to here. I'm just going to copy this over here. So I'm going to use the copy command. I'm going to pick this, copy it from the center of this circle, and put it to the center of that circle. Now to do the side view here, okay, or I can put the side view here. Doesn't matter. This could be my thing. I put my side view here, or I can do that side view. I think I'll do this side view here. Okay, I'm going to copy this. I'm going to cheat a little bit. I'm going to copy this over here. Okay, I'm going to use the rotate command. Rotate it by 90 degrees. Okay, now I know this is right here. I'm going to assume it's down the middle, but I can offset it by this width, so I can go offset. I can go from here to there to see how wide it is. Can offset it. I also know I can pick the midpoint there. I'm going to erase all this stuff here. And then I can just trim the last part, and I'll trim that and I'll line it up. So I use the move command and I'll line it up. Okay. And we can move them apart. Okay, when you dimension holes that are side by side, like this, I'll just put that up, and I'll put this a little bit lower as well. So when you dimension the holes side by side, you always dimension from one hole to the other. So let me explain. So I'm going to switch to my dims. So when I want to dimension these holes, so first I would dimension the overall, the 3 overall dimensions. There's 1. Okay, then the width over here, which is 2. Okay, and then over here, the height over here, so 3 dimensions. So when you dimension these holes, okay, you always go from one hole to the next hole. And then you go from one of the edges. So it can either be this edge or the other edge. Okay, this is the proper way to do it. Okay, we want to make sure the space between the holes is correct. We do not want to do this. We do not want to dimension from here to here and from the other edge. Okay, and line it up. You don't want to do that. You want to make sure that you have your dimension from hole to hole, which is the critical one. Now, all I'm missing here is the center of the circles. I don't want to use the word typical, so I'll just dimension it twice. Again, diameter for full circles, so I'll just dimension it once here, and I'll use the same one over here. And now it's fully dimensioned. Let's take a look at the 3D model once more. Okay, so there's the 3D model of what I just did in 2D. So there's the 3D. I'll just pivot it around so you can take a look. And that's it.